All right, I'm here right now with Matt, who is what, the manager, the assistant
General
manager,
manager.
the up and coming intern manager. What are you?
I do everything actually.
Okay.
General manager, assistant manager, player manager, manager of the general manager,
For what team?
Team EnVyUs.
Okay. Oh, you do say envious
Sometimes.
because it's supposed to be envy because it's league.
Sometimes.
Do you work outside of the League of Legends team?
I will be looking to, but right now I don't.
Right. As in, like, you just want to stop managing this team.
No, I love managing this team. This is
Okay.
my favorite team I've ever managed.
Okay. How many teams have you managed?
One
Okay.
or two.
Wait. All right. So the other one was.
Renegades.
Okay. And you didn't like that team as much.
No, I love that team. I love this team more.
Oh. Okay. All right. That's good. And there's a headline for Reddit. I love that team, but I love this team more.
You could do better.
Yeah. All right. Good point. Let's see what we can pull off. All right. So you manage that team. There's some guys back there doing something that it will be out of focus, which is great.
Yep.
But you you guys are doing pretty well. I mean, you just lost to Cloud9, unfortunately. But what sort of do you think of the team's strengths and at the moment? And did you expect this coming out of the gate by week 3, week 4?
Well, I didn't expect them to do quite this well. I thought they were going to do really well because our synergy is really good. At the beginning of the split, a lot of people thought our bot lane was going to be a little weak, but our bot lane is really, really strong. The synergy between our Koreans are really good, and they actually communicate with each other really efficiently. So it just turned out pretty well. It's certainly up from here. After this week, we can finally start scrimming the top 4 teams again. So we got TSM, Cloud9 back in scrims. We got Immortals back in scrims, and I'm missing one.
And you just
CLG.
weren't yeah, CLG. You weren't scrimming them before because you had to play against them.
Yeah. So
Okay.
these 2 weeks were really tough on us because we had to scrim, like 5 and below basically.
Okay. Is that there really that much of a difference right now? Do you think such a division between the top 5 and the bottom 5?
No, but I do think that when you play against better competition, uh, the way the scale in which you improve is greater.
Okay. And so before you feel like you're kind of stronger against these teams, so it's rough, but maybe some of the other teams are stronger than you that you haven't been able to scrim against.
Yeah, but also at the same time, it was really good for us to be scrimming against these lesser teams. Not that these teams are bad, but they're
Right.
just not TSM level, you know.
Right.
It really helped us mesh together, help with our communication a lot, and it brought us to where we are today.
Yeah, how is the communication on the team? Because you guys are one of those weird teams where there's not a single dominant language.
The communication is actually pretty good. The bot lane talks to each other all the time. Bot lane communicates with Seraph. Ninja knows, basically, I would say Ninja can communicate in game very efficiently. Proxen, on the other hand, can't communicate, but he understands almost everything that they say, I feel like. And the Koreans communicate really well, and Seraph just translates to the Americans, so.
Okay. And that works fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's going great so far. I mean, obviously it has room to improve. As you can see, in the C9 game, we were sort of split on some communication. In other games, you could see moments where we split, and the other times you see where we're just really solid.
What is your perspective on what the shift has been from Renegades to Envy?
From Renegades to Envy.
Yeah, I mean across the board, right? Not just like from the player perspective or the team perspective, but also maybe even incorporating like the shift in the way things are handled behind the scenes and the organization and all that.
I think everything is taken care of a lot more efficiently in Envy. Mike is a great owner. He's really gone the extra mile for us, done everything that we requested basically, and we still have more coming. I'm trying to make everything really efficient, everything super quick. Having some trouble with some things, like getting a new house. We should be moving pretty soon to LA. The travel from Diamond Bar to LA is pretty rough,
Yeah.
especially on LCS days versus big teams like this. But it's something that we're looking to fix in the future.
Okay. And you say in the future, so it could be any day. You're just trying to find that place to move into.
We found the place. I'm working on closing on the place.
And it's what is that like negotiating? Like you're the negotiator?
Just getting the paperwork in.
Okay.
Negotiations are basically done.
Okay. And you just need to sign it.
Yep.
And is that your signature?
Nope.
Okay. So it's about getting Mike to sign it.
Yeah, I don't hold that much weight in the company. I've only been here for a month.
Okay. And do you interact with any of the other parts of the company?
Oh yeah, I interact with all the other teams, a lot of the management. I try to involve myself in Envy as much as possible. It's very much a family here.
Hey, one of the things that I like to do in my interviews is to try to get kind of the behind the scenes stories.
Mhm.
So maybe you can talk to me a little bit about what the dynamic is like behind the scenes for EnVy when they're all hanging out at the house? Are any of them trolls? Are any of them super serious? Have there been any antics or pranks recently?
Everyone is super troll at the house. Biggest offenders are Proxen and Toby, our player manager. They're just out of control. Laud and Hakuho are a little bit more tame, but they always troll.
Okay.
Seraph is mainly just a guy who sits back and laughs at everything.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty good dynamic. We have fun.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Is there anything that you would like to say to any of the EnVy fans out there?
Just want to say thank you to all the EnVy fans. Performance today wasn't as great as you guys might have expected, but we'll come back strong tomorrow against TSM. And if not, we have a whole split ahead of us, and we'll make you guys proud.
I mean, it's like half a split now. It's the week 4.
Playoffs.
Okay. Well, but that's not part of the split. That's like post-split.
All right. We got a long time. Don't worry.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for the interview. Really appreciate it. Nice to do. I think this is your first interview ever?
Yep. First interview ever.
Nice. Getting another exclusive here at Yahoo Esports.